Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. This is our latest video update on another tropical cyclone that has formed here in the western Pacific. As we have predicted, with a tropical depression moving across the Philippine Sea inside the Philippine area of responsibility, and has gained a local name of Lawin, which is given by PAGASA. Note that this system doesn't have an international name just yet. JMA only issues names for a tropical cyclone when it has reached tropical storm strength. Right now the system is still a weak tropical depression, so no international name yet. This Lawin name is given by PAGASA for use inside the Philippine area of responsibility. The system has been last located approximately 950 kilometers east of city of Virac here in Catanduanes. Maximum sustained winds are at 55 kilometers per hour, gusts of up to 85 kilometers per hour. System has been moving quickly to the westward, to the west at 25 kilometers per hour. And as you can see in this latest visible image, system does look very compact, very small, very tight system. It is a weak system that's starting to gain strength, starting to consolidate in the past 6 to 12 hours. And just to note that the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, the JTWC, hasn't upgraded this to a tropical depression just yet. However, they have issued their own tropical cyclone formation alert and is expecting this system to be classified or is strengthened to a tropical depression within the next 24 hours. JMA and PAGASA has upgraded this to a tropical depression. Now looking at the microwave image taken 2 hours ago, as you can see the size of the system gives you an idea of how compact this is, and also an area of good convection, somewhat good convection. The system isn't vertically stacked yet, though. What that means is the mid-level and the low-level circulation centers are not aligned, and not helping the system to intensify. Although again, as I said, the infrared image shows very vigorous convection, and the low-level circulation center is located somewhere over here, whereas the mid-level circulation center will be located right around here. So they're not aligned with each other, because the system has been moving very quickly to the west at around 20 to 30 kilometers per hour in the past for the past 24 hours, and embedded along that strong easterly winds, not allowing the system to really consolidate. But again, the past few hours showing big improvement in terms of convection, in terms of organization. It's something that needs to be watched in the next 24 hours. How the system will react, especially overnight as the diurnal maximum kicks in. As you can see, the system is still well far away from the Philippines, not really impacting the country just yet. I'm not expecting this to really impact the Philippines in the next 24 hours. PAGASA doesn't have any signal warnings just yet. Based on current projections, we won't really see any impacts for maybe at least another 24 to 36 hours. As I said, the system is moving westward quickly around 25 kilometers per hour. It is embedded along the easterly winds, and it's also steered by this strong subtropical ridge, which is entrenched all the way to Southeast Asia. In fact, we are seeing some upper level data from Luzon indicating strong west-northwesterly winds, and aided or at least enhanced by subtropical ridge located here in the northern Pacific, and will continue to steer that system. Will continue to steer Lawin to the west in the next 24 to 36 hours. Now the system has been moving very quickly, but we expect that to weaken. Expect the system to slow down in terms of forward movement later tonight or perhaps tomorrow. In fact, computer models are forecasting this system to slow down and stall as it moves to the west, staying in the Philippine Sea for at least 2 to 3 days. Show you a couple computer models we use here. We have the GFS model. These graphics are, by the way, provided by weatheronline.uk. So this is the GFS forecast for 24 hours from now, and this is circulation from Lawin or 92W. You can see it's staying east of the Philippines, and by Saturday morning Expect this system to intensify, again remaining east of the Philippines, and as we move into Sunday morning, can show you intensify. You can already see some 60 knot winds being depicted by the GFS model, and by Tuesday expect the system to move northward actually. So the GFS is forecasting a slowdown and even a stall before turning to the north, and it is actually forecasting the system to make landfall in Taiwan. Let's look at another model here, the Canadian model or the CMC model, again forecasting the system to remain east, and by Saturday same time frame here, showing you again this circulation east of the Philippines. And look at this CMC model forecasting another some sort of a circulation forming near Guam by Saturday. There's something needs to be watched there as well. GFS is not showing this circulation, only the Canadian model, and in fact the European model is also showing some circulation forming this as well. But attention still here at Lawin or 92W remaining here east of the Philippines. Actually look at this by Tuesday. Expect this circulation from Guam to dominate and in fact absorb Lawin by early part of next week. So something also needs to be watched. Now here is the European model, and let's fast forward this but to Monday, where we expect the system to start intensifying, again remaining east of Visayas, and by Tuesday the European model really intensifies the system, actually forecasting a typhoon by Wednesday as it approaches northern Luzon. And look at that, by Thursday morning the European model forecasting this to make landfall in Cagayan as a category, perhaps a category 1 or even a category 2 typhoon. Also the European model forecasting a circulation forming near Guam by early next week. So different solutions here among the computer models. Remember the GFS forecasting this to make landfall in Taiwan, the Canadian model forecasting this to move northeastward and be absorbed by another circulation. The European model on the other hand forecasting a landfall here in northern Luzon. So different range of forecasts here from the computer models, something that will be refined as we move into the next few days. Looking at the official forecast from the weather agencies, here we have PAGASA forecasting a very slow westward movement and then a slight turn to the west northwest by Sunday afternoon Philippine time. So again moving very small distance in that 3-day span from them. JMA is somewhat useless here as they're only forecasting in 24 hours. Since the system is only a tropical depression, we expect them to upgrade this to a tropical storm by tomorrow. They are forecasting this to become a tropical storm in the next 24 hours, and giving a general idea of the continued westward movement at least for the next 24 hours. And that concludes our video update for today. Keep checking out our blog and also website westernpacificweather.com. Meteorologist Robert Spera will continue giving video updates on this developing system. Always keep checking PAGASA for the latest official warnings and forecasts across the Philippines. Right now they don't have signal warnings yet, but can keep checking that for the latest updates on Lawin. Stay safe guys, bye bye.